Everyone, welcome back to Clientology Daily Insights. As always, I'm your host, Jeff Bourgeois. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about ideas and more importantly, idea theft and protecting ideas. But before I do, obviously, I love inviting people to join the Clientology community. There's absolutely no pressure. We're not looking to sell you things. We're not going to this is not some sort of weird cult. It is just a group of like minded professionals who truly care about building authentic relationships and serving the business to business space. So you can click on the link below or scan the QR code to join our forever free Clientology community. Now, I get this question a lot. People are terrified about protecting their ideas. And I'm often told, aren't you afraid that someone will steal your ideas? And I'm going to say this might sound arrogant, it might sound a little bit flippant, but the reality is ideas are a dime a dozen. It's the execution that adds value. So for me personally, I love brainstorming. I love looking at a problem. And you give me a problem, I can give you 10 ideas in a second. So for me, if somebody wants to steal my ideas, and quite frankly, these daily insights are just ideas. If somebody wants to steal my ideas, I wish them all the best. The reality is, people pay me to help take away a lot of the noise, the distraction, and distill it to the essence and get to the heart of how do we get this result in the fastest, cheapest, most effective way. Now, when I'm sharing ideas, I can just roll them off. The onus is on the person stealing them to go through, filter, and figure out which ones are worth stealing, because that's the other thing. If you're trying to steal something that's freely given, you're going to be bombarded with all of the ideas. If you just want to get ideas, just go to Google and type in any random subject and Google will give you ideas. And by the way, a lot of people hoard their ideas and they say, well, the secret to my success was hard work and dedication. Well, no, there was probably more steps to it than that. So if somebody's out there looking to steal ideas, I wish you all the best. It is a terrible business model because you're going to be run ragged, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to always be chasing the next idea, the next idea, the next idea. So when somebody works with me, the irony is people ask me, why would I pay you? I get paid because I take things away. And that's the 80-20 principle, the Pareto principle. 80% of our results come from 20% of our effort. If you go one layer in, 64% of our results come from 4% of our effort. And one layer further, 51.2% of our results, roughly, on average, 51.2% of our results come from about 0.8% of our effort. So when people work with me, we're focused on what's that 1% effort that gets you 51% of the way there. Because if we can get there and we can complete that, your business is going to run further, faster, and be more effective. Whereas if you're out stealing ideas and you're trying to figure out how did somebody do this, I can just reverse engineer what that person did, you're going to waste a lot of time, money, and energy. So for those of you who are worried, unless you have like the formula that cures cancer, or, you've truly got something that's so unique, nobody else would figure it out. Yeah, you want to patent and protect your ideas. Now, I will say I protect my ideas that are my ideas, the ones that are most important. But the reality is, I care more about making the world a better place. So if somebody desperately needs to steal one of my ideas, I don't judge them for it. I wish them all the best. But the reality is, the kind of people who steal ideas, they weren't going to pay me anyways, and they probably would have found a way to waste my time trying to steal my ideas. So I give them freely, I put them out in the universe. Those who value me, they'll find me, they'll pay me, and we'll focus on that 1%, the 0.8% that gets you the results. So um, that's my little rant for the day. And again, I wish everybody all the best. Um, Rather than stealing ideas, just think about how could we apply one thing out there that works well, and how can we repeat it in our business. So one of the ideas I would really encourage you to borrow is the idea that every business that has a complex sales process that has complexity in it should have an authority book. Thank you for your time and happy growth.